This is Stormwater Runoff by Ethan Godsave. The problem is stormwater is going through construction sites. This is polluting nearby lakes, waters, and streams with the construction site materials. The effects on the environment are it could cause fish to die, vegetation around that area would die, and it would make it unsafe for humans to drink or swim in. A solution that I came up with is to require strict building guidelines, to have barriers put around the materials to make sure that it isn't having runoff go into nearby streams, lakes, and rivers. Of course, this is only one of the solutions. You could have a filtration system, or you could not let construction workers keep their materials outside near water. This reduces erosion because it's no longer to take away materials to nearby streams, lakes, and rivers. This will impact the economy both in a positive way and possibly in a bad way, because the government might have to take taxes out of so the people would have to pay to get these, to have the environment become better, but they might not have to. The construction sites might have to have enough money to buy the barriers. This would positively affect humans, though, because it would add a better quality of life, because you would be able to go swimming and have more clean drinking water, and people and animals would not be sick from drinking this water. This is the first experiment. To set this experiment up, you'll first need to get sand from your teacher, or my teacher, Miss Hansen, and lay it in the stream table with the sides and a dam to stop the water at the very end. Second, you need to put a blob of sand in the middle. This represents the construction materials. Third, you need to take pictures of your setup. Fourth, you need to gently have water steadily go down the stream table. And finally, you have to take pictures of your results. The reason I conducted this experiment was to show how materials would flow into lakes, streams, and rivers, and to show how this is happening and how fast it can happen. This is my experiment, and the conclusion was it was very clear that the material was able to move very quickly in a short period of time to the end of the stream table, and you could visibly see this in the project. This is my second experiment. This is the solution, and the procedure for this is: first, you need to get sand from your teacher, or my teacher, Miss Hansen, with sides and a dam to stop the water on the stream table. Second, you need to put a blob of sand in the middle. This represents the construction materials. Third, you need to put a half cup over the pile. This represents the barrier. Fourth, you need to take a picture of your setup. And fifth, you have to gently and steadily have water go down the stream table. And finally, sixth, you need to take pictures of your result. I conducted this experiment to find a solution to stormwater going through construction sites and picking up all the bad materials. To do this, I set up barriers which worked to separate stormwater from the construction material. In conclusion, the experiment was very successful because minimal parts of sand went down the stream, but in the video it looks like there was sand going down, but that's really just from the sides coming off and going in. The changes I would make if this was going to be on a larger scale would to be to test this on a larger scale, because I would need to find the best material depending on the cost and how well it held up against the water. I would like to move forward with this because you would have to have money to buy barriers, but it would be worth it. This problem could become very expensive later to clean it up, and if we don't prevent it now, it will get us later. So we should take care of it as soon as possible. If this came into the real world, we might be able to save a lot of animals and have a cleaner, more efficient community. This picture right here is from a construction site that didn't have proper barriers. It looks like these black things were supposed to be the barriers, and it just got all over into the wildlife. This picture shows a house being done, and this looks like it could be maybe wood shavings or some kind of bad thing that should not be going in to lakes or streams or anything nearby. And finally, my last picture is it's polluted construction runoff from all the bad materials. Looks like it might have been coming from up here, or maybe even behind it over here. But yeah, thanks for listening to my project. Bye.